Welcome to all. See, under the chapter applications of derivatives, in our previous video classes we have discussed about rate of change of quantities and tangents and normals. We have worked out some of the simple examples on tangents and normals. So let us go for another subheading under applications of derivatives in this session. Okay, very important and very simple concept. So under derivative applications of derivatives, see increasing and decreasing functions. So in this session, let us understand what is the meaning of increasing and decreasing functions. See, the name itself says here increasing, okay, going up, decreasing, so going down. So increasing and decreasing functions. So let us know the meaning of increasing and decreasing functions in this session and some of the basic concepts related to this. Okay, so let us understand it by drawing one general example here. Okay, let me draw the graph here. So if we have a graph like this, okay, let me draw this, say observe carefully. Okay, this is origin, so x-axis and y-axis. So if I have a graph, say somewhere like this, okay, let me extend this line. So here, if, let me consider, say observe the graph here. So if the graph is like this, so it is a function, say a graph of the function y is equal to f of x. So I have drawn the graph of the function y is equal to f of x. So I have considered then okay, let me mark this. So here there are, say observe this, there are 2 points here. Then let me mark this one. So on the x and the y axis, so I got this. So observe this. So generally I have taken the, so let us consider the function. We know y is equal to f of x. Function is always of the form y is equal to f of x. So dependent variable and independent variable. So we have a function y is equal to f of x, and observe this on x-axis. See, this is the origin. So I'm talking about the right side of origin. Okay, see, I have considered two numbers x1 and x2 on the number line. So I have considered two numbers x1 and x2 on x-axis. Okay, I have drawn a graph here. See, observe the shape of the graph. So then I have marked 2 points on the graph here. So this one and this one. See, observe this. So this is x1 and this is x2. So these are the points on x-axis. So what will be the points on y-axis? So this is the point. These are the points on y-axis. See, we have y is equal to what? See, f of x. So that is, here there are 2 points. Consider 2 points. So this is x coordinate, and this will be what? So this height will be what? Y coordinate. So this height will be y coordinate. So y coordinate means y is equal to, what is this? F of okay, f of x. X means what here? I can write it as x1. See, y is f of x1. So I can write this point as f of x1. Then similarly, this okay, this height, it is x2 and this is x1. Okay, this is x2. Then see this, what is this height here? So that is also, see, y is equal to f of, so what is this point? F of x2. So then this becomes what? F of, see, f of x2. So this is f of x1, this is f of x2. See, here as I move to the right side of origin, so the values are increasing. Okay, then see this. So as I move from the right side of 0, right side of origin, x1, x2, x3, x4, whatever the values, so here are considered only 2 values. So as we see, as values of, see, value of x increases, so observe this. Okay, see, height of the graph, what happens to the height of the graph? See, height of the graph goes on increasing. So here you can see the values here. Okay, so what are the values here? See, f of x1, so this is f of x1, this point is f of x1, and this point is f of x2. Okay, see here, it is clear from this graph that, see, as y increase, so these are the values of y. Okay, So f of x1 and f of x2, these are the values of y. See y increases. Okay, so as y increases, x also increases. So from this graph, what are the observations we are making here? So value of y, as value of y increases, so x also increases. So indirectly height of the graph increases, that goes up. Okay, so the such type of function, so they are called as increasing function. Okay, so the which one okay, this graph is called increasing function. So we can write it mathematically by okay, by using these concept, by using these notations. Okay, let me repeat it once again. See, value as y increases, okay, as y increases, as y increases, x also, see, x also increases. That's why I have written plus plus. See, as y increases, so value of x also increases, so that we can make it from the okay, that graph. So here it is easy to say that a function is increasing when, as the value of y increases, then x also, value of x also increases. It is called increasing function. Okay, so that is okay. Let me write another graph. So observe carefully. So I will write the same. Okay, I will write it here only. So then you can compare both the graphs here. So x-axis. So I can take this as y-axis, and this one is y dash. This one is what, x dash. So let me take the same points. So let me mark the same points on x-axis. See, x1. So I have taken two general points, x1 and x2. So if my curve is, see, like this, so then this is a graph of the function y is equal to f of x. Then let me mark this height here. Okay, then let us take this. Okay, this is the point on y-axis. Then this is another point on y-axis. Okay, let me write this one as x. See this. So these two are the points on the curve. So here, see this height. So this is x2 here. Then this will be what, f of x2. Then this will be what, f of x1. Okay. See, observe here. See, here also value of x increases. See, I am moving to the right side of origin. Here also I have moved towards right side of origin. See, on the right side of origin means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the values of x will increase. Here values of y also increasing. So as the value of y increases, value of x increases in this case. So that's why I have written plus plus. See, in this case what happens? Value of x increasing. Okay, I am moving towards the right side of 0. Then observe the height of the graph. See, observe the height of the graph in both the, see, height of the graph goes on decreasing. So that is, it decreases, that is minus. Okay, so here observe carefully. Once again I am repeating this. See, in both the cases, so we can compare both the graphs. Here height of the graph increases. So in both the cases I am moving to the right side of 0. I am observing that, see, as the value of y increases, okay, first case, as y increases, so we have written it already, as y increases, x also increases. Okay, in this case. So in this case, see, here y decreases, the height of the graph decreases. So here y decreases as x, okay, see, as x increases. In this case, in the second case, in the second graph, we are observing that y decreases. Okay, y, value of y decreases as value of x increases. See, value of y decreases as value of x increases. See, otherwise height of the graph decreases, or we can say height of the graph decreases. So in this case, see, observe this, height of the graph goes up or increasing or increases. See, height of the graph goes up. height of the graph moves down or comes down or decreases. So this is increasing function and this is decreasing function. I hope you will get the idea. So this is very simple. Only thing is we write this systematically. Okay, we write this systematically and we write the heading definition for that as increasing and decreasing functions. So let me repeat it once again. Here we will discuss about increasing and decreasing functions in the some specified open intervals. See, this is an interval. I have specified some numbers x1, x2. Here also I have specified some numbers and I am discussing whether the function is decreasing or increasing in this specified interval. I am not taking all the points on the x-axis. I have specified some interval, or I have fixed one interval on the x-axis. Okay, so what are the observations from these two graphs? See, observe here. So as the value of y increases, see, as the value of y increases, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as the value of y increases, so value of x also increases. In other words, height of the graph goes up, or y is equal to f of x, what we have taken the curve, the height of the graph goes up. So in such case, we call the function as increasing function. So then exactly opposite to that. Okay, opposite to this graph. See here, as the value, see, as we move towards right side of 0, in both the cases we are talking about right side of 0. See here, constantly we are observing that height of the graph, see height of the graph. So here height was this much and this comes down, see height of the graph decreases. See here, value of y decreases as value of x increases. See, y increases as x increases, y decreases as x increases. It is decreasing function, it is increasing function. So this we call it as increasing and decreasing functions. Okay, so we can write this in the definition form. So we can take some examples and also show that what are the increasing and decreasing functions. So we discussed whether the function is increasing or decreasing in some specific given intervals, in the open intervals. Okay, so the same thing that can be written in the definition form. Okay, let me write the definition here. So how the definition can be written here. See, increasing function and decreasing functions. Okay, first one. Okay, I will write it here only. Okay, I will write IF, increasing function. So how do you write this increasing function? A function. Okay, a function y is equal to f of x is said to be, see, observe this, is said to be increasing. Okay, is said to be increasing. Okay, when, see, observe this. I am talking about this first case. So let me take this as first graph and second graph. See, observe this graph. You can write in definition very easily. See, I am moving to the right side of origin. That means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 generally. So see x1, x2, x3. So here x1 less than x2, x2 less than x3. So values will be like this. So I am talking about this. So when x1 less than x2, okay, I have taken these 2 points. See, x1 less than x2. So I am talking about these 2 points. Then see, f of x1. Okay, the value of, see, value of y increases and value of x also increases. See, f of x1 less than f of x2. F of x1 less than f of x2. See, this goes on increasing means this value will be, see, f of x2 will be greater than f of x1, or f of x1 is less than f of x2. Okay, or in some cases that may be equal also. So f of x1 less than or equal to f of x2. So a function is said to be increasing if f of x1 is less than or equal to f of x2. See, if so, in this case we are observing x1 less than x2, then see, f of x1 is only, see, here we are considering less than or equal to. So if I consider only less than, so as we are observing in the graph here, okay, so as y increases, as x increases, see, I have written both here. So if x1 less than x2, x1 less than x2, then value of the function at this point less than f of x2, then the function, okay, the function is, said to be, see, strictly increase. So we use the word strictly. Strictly increasing. Okay, so strictly increasing. So this is called strictly increasing. So then, see here, observe carefully. So a function, so function of the form y is equal to f of x is said to be increasing if you consider any 2 points, then value of that function at that point less than or equal to f of x2, or if it is f of x1 less than f of x2, then that function is called strictly increasing. So this is all about increasing function. See, observe that second graph. So here, second graph. So what is the second graph here? See, as x increases, y decreases. So here, decreasing function. So what is the meaning of decreasing function? So a function is said to be decreasing. See, as x increases, that is when x1 less than x2. See, then observe this. So here once again, let me repeat it. See here, height goes on increasing. That means f of x2 is greater than f of x1. See, f of x2 is greater than f of x1. So here, value of y decreases and value of x increases. That means if x1 is less than x2, then see this f of x1 is greater than, see, f of x1 is greater than or equal to, see, f of x2. So if x1 less than x2, then f of x1, see this height, f of x1 is greater than this, that is f of x2, then we call it as, see, strictly decreasing. Okay, strictly decreasing. So these are the 2 points you must remember here. So generally what we can say about increasing and decreasing functions. Okay, let us recall it once again here. See, increasing means, see, observe this, x1 less than x2, then see f of x1, see this f of x1 less than f of x2, see this f of x2 greater than f of x1, or f of x1 is less than f of x2. So this is called as increasing. Okay, I will write the symbol here. This is called increasing function. Then, okay, for the same case here, x1 less than x2, then see here, then see this height. What is this height? F of x1. So f of x1 is greater than f of x2, then it's called decreasing function. So observe this. Okay, so it may be equal. Okay, you can take equal sign also. So if it is less than, then we will call it as strictly increasing. Simply we can say increasing. Then if x1 less than x2, then f of x1 greater than f of x2, then it is called decreasing function. Okay, so there may be some functions which are neither increasing nor decreasing. Okay, if I say constant function, so graph of the constant function, we know how it looks. Graph of the constant function, see, we draw this. See, this is a constant function. See, here it is neither flat, it is a flat line, it is neither increasing nor decreasing. So here we can say graph goes up, here the graph comes down, or it is decreasing, but here it is flat line, so it is neither increasing nor decreasing. So because it is a constant function. Okay, so these x1 and x2, they are the points, the open interval. Okay, I am considering an open interval. See, this and this. So these 2 points are not included. So here I am talking about open interval. So we will discuss about increasing and decreasing functions in open intervals. See, so I think it is clear in this session. So what are the 2 points we have discussed? So increasing function and decreasing function. So definition of increasing function is what? So as the value of y increases, value of x increases, height of the graph goes on increasing, it is called increasing function. So then as the value of y decreases, see, value of y decreases, value of x increases. So as y decreases, x increases, that means height of the graph decreases, that is called decreasing function. So that mathematically we can write in this way. Okay, so these are the very, very important points, we must remember them in the beginning. Okay, So this is about the definition of increasing and decreasing functions. Okay, let us consider one example. Okay, if I will take one function here. So if f of x is equal to x cube minus 4x, where x belongs to minus 1 comma 2. So find where the function is increasing, or decreasing. Find where the function is increasing or decreasing. I have taken one general example here. So let us find out. I have taken the function here x cube minus 4x. See, I have fixed this interval, see, minus 1, 2. So I have included these 2 points. Find where the function is increasing or decreasing. So at what points so the function is increasing or decreasing, we have to find out that. See, let us first draw this graph here. So given, see, f of x is equal to this, f of x means what? Y. So y is equal to x cube minus 4x. So let us give some values here and draw the graph of this function here. Okay, see, x, y. So see, minus 1, 2. So what are the see, this is minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so let me include this minus 1. So if x is equal to minus 1, then what happens there? See, y is equal to, put minus 1 there, minus 1 whole cube into this one, that is minus 1 plus 4, that will be what? 3. So if I give x is equal to minus 1, I will get value of y as 3. Then let us consider 0. So if I give x is equal to 0, so that will be what? 0 cube, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, so 0, 0. Okay, then let us give 1 here. So if I give 1, x is equal to 1, then 1 cube is 1, 1 minus 4, that will be what? Minus 3. Then include this point also, so 2. So if I give 2, 2 cube is 8, minus 8, that will be 0. Okay, these are the few values. So you can give another value also here. Okay, let it be this. See here, I will draw the graph here. Okay, let me draw this graph. Okay, what are the values of x we have given here? Minus 1. See, 1, 2. So then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let us mark these points here. See, minus 1, 3. So that is minus 1, 3. So the point is here. Okay, minus 1, 3. Take another point here. Then 0, 0. Okay, 0, 0. So if I give 0, that will be there. Then see, 1 minus 3. So where is this point? See, 1 minus 3. So minus 3 means I will get here. Okay, let me draw this. Minus 1, minus 2, it is minus 3 is here. So 1 minus 3. So another point lies here, 1 minus 3. Okay, 1 minus 3. Then 2, 0. So it lies on x-axis. So 2 comma 0. So okay. So if I give so then let me join these points. See, if I minus 1, 3. Okay. Then let us see 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me join this. Okay, so it happens like this. Then see, minus 1. So I have started the interval from minus 1. So you can move to the left side of minus 1 also. Okay. So if I give, see, minus 2, so minus 2 is not there. If I give minus 2, what happens here? See, minus 2 whole cube minus 4 into minus 2. So that will be minus 8 plus 8, that will be 1, 0. So that will be minus 2, 0. So that point will be here. So I can, okay, I can join this. Okay, see, observe this. So this point is 1 minus 3. Okay, let me write this 2, 0. this is 0 0, then okay, this one is minus 1 3. Okay, so this is the graph of the function y is equal to x cube minus 4x. I have drawn the graph of the function y is equal to x cube minus 4x. Okay, so see, in observe the graph. So at which points it is increasing and at which points it is decreasing. So observe the graph carefully. It is, see, observe this. I will mark this point. See, if I consider from this point, see, it is increasing. Okay, see, it is increasing. So let me just see, it is increasing. So as it reaches this point, see, what is this point? We have marked minus 1 3. See, minus 1 3. Okay, see, our interval is minus 1 2. So we will consider only this much, minus 1, and what is this interval 2? See, this, mark this one here, 2. Okay, so we should be bothering about only this interval. Okay, still see, if I consider this point, so it increases from minus 2, from x is equal to minus 2. So x is equal to, it increases from x is equal to minus 2 up to this point. See, from this point to, see, from this point to, observe this here. So from this point to this, so what is this here? So minus 1, see, x is equal to minus 1. From x is equal to minus 1, see, from x is equal to minus 2, it increases. Then as it reaches, see, x is equal to minus 1, what happens here? See, from x is equal to minus 1, the function is decreasing. Okay, I will write it, this symbol. Okay, see, from x is equal to minus 2, it is increasing. From x is equal to minus 1, it is, see, it falls. See, it is decreasing. Okay, decreasing. So in this period, see, this and this, you observe this here. So in this period, it is decreasing. Okay, so up to this point, it is decreasing. Then from, see here, this is 1. Okay, so 1 and this is 2. Say this is 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, this is 1.5. See, from this onwards, see here, observe this. Okay, so it is, once again, it is increasing. So let me write it as plus here. So increasing. So from this it is decreasing, that is minus. Then from this point it is what? Increasing. Let me write it plus. See, from, say from this point, okay, 1.2. So as it reaches 1, so it is constant. It is neither increasing nor decreasing at this point. Okay, we shall discuss about this point later. See, observe this. From this point to this, it is increasing. From this point to this, it is decreasing. From once again, from this point to until it reaches 2 and crosses 2, it is still increasing. So that is, see, approximately from till x is equal to minus 1, it is decreasing. So from, say, x is equal to 1.2, so it is what? Increasing. Okay, 1 point, so increases from 1.2 to 2. Okay, so this we can observe here from seeing the graph here. So what are the observations here? Let me write the observations of the graph. So here the curve decreases. The curve decreases in the, see, the curve decreases in the interval. Okay, the curve decreases in the, see, from where it is decreasing, see, from this point to this point it is decreasing. So that is minus 1 to okay, 1.2. Say minus 1 to 1.2. So in this interval, the curve is what? It is decreasing. That is decreasing function. So see here, decreasing function. See, in this interval it is decreasing. Okay, see, minus 1 to this point, 1.2, say this 1.2. So then second observation is, see, observe there, the curve increases. The curve increases in the interval. So from this point, see 1.2, say this point, so it again it increases from 1.2 to approximately 2, so it will increase. So in this interval it will be decreasing, in this interval it increases. Okay, see, we are observing that this curve, see, I have taken this curve y is equal to f of x, that is x cube minus 4x. We are observing that the curve decreases from -1 to 1.2 approximately, then suddenly it takes a spike or rise from 1.2 to 2 in this interval. So it will be increasing in some intervals, it will be decreasing in some intervals. Okay, so such type of functions we call it as increasing and decreasing functions. Okay, see how the derivatives will help us to determine the function is increasing or decreasing. That is the question here. See, observe this. From -2 to, see, -1. So we are not asked here. If I include -2 to -1 this interval, so it will got increasing. I have written here. So increasing. So I have written a positive sign here. So derivative. Okay. See, the graph or the function is increasing means. So how can we write that? Okay, let me write it here. So these are the observations here. See, the function is increasing. Okay, increasing. I written this symbol or this positive sign. See, increasing. So see, observe once again. See, from this point to this point, there is -2, -1. In this interval, it is increasing, and in this interval, it is decreasing. Once again, it is increasing. Okay, wherever it is increasing, I written plus. Wherever it is decreasing, I written negative sign. See this sign. So the function, see, f of x, the function is increasing means, so that derivative, see, derivative, this is nothing but slope. So that is positive. See, if slope is positive or that is greater than 0, slope is nothing but derivative. See, Rolle's theorem. So the claim of the Rolle's theorem is derivative is nothing but slope of the tangent to the curve. So if the slope is positive, then the function is what? Increasing. See, from this point to this point, it is increasing means slope will be positive from this point to this point. Then what happens from this point to this point? It is decreasing. So decreasing means slope of the tangent, that is derivative, is negative. See, sign of the derivative, I am talking about sign. See, I have written sign here. Sign of the derivative, that is m is greater than 0, it is positive. Then increasing. So decreasing means slope is less than 0, that will be, see, from this point to this point, the slope is negative, that means the function is decreasing. Then again here, slope will be positive, then the function is increasing. Okay, so constant means slope will be, constant function means slope is 0. Okay, so in this way we can use the derivative. That's why applications of derivatives, we use the derivatives to determine whether the function is increasing or decreasing. Okay, so just I have taken one simple example and explained this increasing and